Welcome to the Lone Wolf Tarot. I'm the Lone Wolf, and this is a general collective energy read for you. Okay? Oh, we have athlete in reverse. Mm, could not be exercising, girl. Not you not exercising. We have spiritual seeker. Okay, and child and homeless. What? Let's do it. Okay, there's that deck. Hi, how are you? All right, and then we're gonna pull out like clarifying cards. Oh, so we have natural disaster. I don't even know if you guys can see it. It's so bright in here. Normally I have the sun, but it's late. We have stop. Ooh, oh, you took a break from that, huh? And then we have, let's see. Mm, okay. Ooh, God. Excuse me. Push it. Okay. So there, you're risking your survival in a way. That sounds so heavy, but it's giving like you're risking somewhere. Like you're not working out. You're like, how do I say this? You're losing strength. Maybe, like it's giving like you're either frustrated with your life, you're frustrated with maybe always having to run, maybe you're stopping. I feel like you're taking a break from your spiritual practices as well because of this frustration, but that's a risk. You feel me? I feel like low key maybe you made like a promise or something. I feel oh, this is like so scattered. The energy is very scattered, okay? It's also giving like you're either vulnerable because you're homeless, bankrupt, wandering around, and like you're not getting any benefits or any luck or any fortune. You're actually losing out in a way. I don't know. This is very toxic and hectic. It's all because you're stopping your spirituality practices or maybe pausing it or something. Maybe that was supposed to like benefit you in such a way and you're not doing that. Maybe you're stopping because you're at a bad time in your life and you're like homeless with children, or maybe you're trying to stay positive, trying to stay optimistic, but you're also unemployed, or you're hungry and you're waiting for a food stamp application or something, like like I don't know, but it's giving like you're in a maybe in a bad luck unlucky place right now, and like I don't know if your life's at risk with this, and this is kind of scaring me low key, but it's giving. We gonna have to clarify because let me see. We gonna have to clarify because I'm flabbergasted. So what is this Ashley in reverse with the? These cards are very sticky. All right, so we have Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, like you may have lost the opportunity. You may have made a bad investment. It's giving like you missed out on something, and now you're. Ooh, like is your life at risk because of it? Like, is it that serious? Like, okay, so you need to make some type of plan or some type of progression towards um like we got the two of wands, okay, and when I say the card, I'm stalling so that I can yeah, you didn't make a decision. I'm stalling so that I can like try to channel. But anyway, you didn't make a decision, okay? It's like you're not planning, you're like missing an opportunity for your life and you're risking your life. You're not like okay, so let's say you're not risking your life when it comes to dying, but like you're risking your life in a way to where how do I put this? Like you're not building your fortune, you're not stabilizing yourself, you're not making good choices when it comes to certain endeavors. I feel like you could have stopped meditating, you could have stopped seeking divine guidance, and that's what is causing you to have some type of issues and risks and frustrations, and maybe keep you in survival mode, keep your life in survival mode energy, is because you stop your connection with the divine. You stop praying, you stop meditating, you stop seeking, you stop asking, you stopped, And I feel like I don't really know. I'm gonna have to clarify. What's this homeless and child? The moon card. Okay, so you have fears, anxieties, maybe of becoming homeless with children, or maybe it's like an illusion being homeless. Maybe it's like, I don't know, maybe you've been having dreams. Oh my gosh, another card fell on the floor. You've been having dreams, or maybe like, how do I, like, okay, excuse me. You could be been having dreams, or like you could be stressing about just basically, I don't know, man. This energy is really freaking weird. Like you could have a lot of anxiety around being homeless with kids, or maybe like you feel vulnerable for being homeless. You feel vulnerable in this state that you're in, and it's causing anxieties. Um, and maybe if you had that connection, you would know what to do and know where to go, or know that you're like protected in every which way. Yeah, you're definitely. I feel like I'm gonna just be real with you. I feel like you may have kids who and you're homeless. Like that's impossible. Okay, that happens in people's lives. Okay, so it's like I don't want that to be the reading, but maybe you are frustrated because your whole life is at risk and you have these kids. So maybe you're like angry with the divine. We did have the Page of Wands coming out. I'm saying that because maybe you stopped on purpose. Like you're trying not to stop, but you may be. So we have the Page of Wands. It's giving like you need to get back excited and exploring your spiritual endeavors. I feel like it's hard for you to do that in this mindset of like always being in survival mode, always having to plan your next steps, always feeling like you missed out on something. Like okay, example. Let's say that you got some income coming in, right? And as soon as this income comes in, your tire goes flat or your check engine light comes on or something. And then it's like, dang, I missed like an opportunity. You know what I'm trying to say? And then you pay that off, you fix that, and you start to build some more income or do something else, and then your refrigerator breaks and you have to buy a new refrigerator and throw away all your groceries. So then now that's another thing. Like it's giving like just one after the other. Frustrations are coming. You're in a survival mode is because of lack of planning. I'm gonna be so real sometimes because if you not blaming you, but like some things happen, but also something we do have some type of control of, and if you have any inkling or any intuition or any type of insight that you stop listening to or stop doing, that would help you prevent some stuff. So I feel like you definitely need to dive back into like your spiritual endeavors to strengthen your intuition, and even if it's in a selfish way right now to get you out of the situation. I feel like you definitely need to do that because if you do have kids, the kid card, the child card could be vulnerable, like you're in a vulnerable situation without any fortune and any reward or any like luck on your side. It's giving, or it could be like you're genuinely a person with children, and if you're in a situation to where you're homeless and you have no like end in sight to the situation, I truly believe you do need to explore your connection with God, with the divine, with the Most High, as a person who's been through several things, including homelessness with children. You definitely need to speak to the God Almighty, like to whoever, to the Most High. Like, so we have the Seven of Pentacles coming out. Okay, yeah. So it's Loki saying this is just a part of your story. You are still building something, even if you're in a rock bottom, if you're in a low. You are building your life. Like this is not the end of your life. This is not the destination. So I feel like you could just have a negative mindset to where you're freaking out and You don't know, like you just have so much negative. Like maybe you feel like your kids are at risk. Maybe you feel like someone's trying to take your kids. That's what I mean, like CPS or whatever it's called, DHS or whatever. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, it's different location. Or um, like you could be feeling like you're basically just so stressed out in survival mode. So whatever's bad, you could be in that energy. But it's like this is not it. Okay, so we have the Hierophant also in transition. Okay, it's giving like you need to figure out your personal beliefs, right? And you need to start going and doing what you believe needs to be done. I don't know why we're saying that exactly, because it's like, what? Yeah, you need to definitely have some type of faith, blind faith, that this is going to turn out fine. Okay? Sounds crazy, I know. But like, you just have to. You just have to say to God, I need this to be fixed. And have blind and unwavering faith. Low key, high key, I'm going to be so real with you. I'm in a predicament where I don't know what's going to happen. But at the end of the day, I still somehow, some way have blind faith that I'm going to resolve it. And it's crazy because I probably will. And I'm just I'm just saying that, you know. But in the day, that's because I trust my God. I trust the Most High. I trust like, and I just yeah, I have blind faith. Like literally, I've been working on it for a while, and it's crazy. So it's like you just need to have blind faith in this situation that everything, no matter what, this is just temporary. You're still building. You know. Ooh. Oh my God, we have the King of Pentacles on the floor with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. So yeah, you could have lost some type of money. You could be in a bad phase when it comes to your money, your stability. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, you could be in a bad situation with the King of Pentacles or in a bad phase in your life. I feel like you're also breaking cycles when it comes to your finances, to your stability. Um, yeah, like you're becoming, maybe you need to become more disciplined. Maybe you need to start a business. Maybe you need to like think outside the box and believe in that. And even if it's just something small, I feel like it's something that you need to start doing. Whether it's like, oh, I can do hair. Let me start asking the people if they want me to do their kids' hair, or let me start babysitting. Let me start dog walking. Let me start, standing outside of the road selling water bottles, which is what I did when I was in a bad situation with my kids. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you gotta do something to show up. You know what I'm trying to say? I hope I'm making sense, because if you're in a situation to where you're in, like in a tight spot, you're vulnerable, you're exposed to being homeless. Maybe you're just exposed to being homeless, and you're um, worried about your life, and you're in survival mode, and you're like not really focusing on the divine. That's the most important time to focus on the divine, to have blind faith, to communicate with your ancestors, to pray and meditate and have affirmations. Like in the middle of you stressing about your life, you have to do those things. 'Cause what the fuck are you gonna do anyway? Stress? You know what I'm trying to say? Just stressing. Like, might as well take 5 minutes out of your day to say, God, I thank you for what do you have. Listen, let's listen to things. You're obviously on the internet, so you have internet and obviously some type of power. If you're using a phone, or if you're using a laptop, or if you're using a computer at a library, it's some type of power to keep that internet going. You know what I'm trying to say? And you had the ability to click this video, so therefore you had some type of health, even if you're clicking the video with your voice or with, something. You got some type of health to listen to see what this video is about. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't know what it is, but like, okay, we're gonna thank the divine for three things. Then, after we thank the divine for three things, we're gonna thank our ancestors for laying down their lives for us. And when I say that, I don't mean like they fight wars. They don't have to do that. It's in a day they birth your people who had their life wrapped around them baby's fingers until that person had the next baby. So even if it was just a long line of people having babies, they still gave up a part of their life to raise your great great grandmama, and so on and so forth type of energy. You feel me? And, for me, it is very much been a war in my ancestries. But I'm just saying, they did give down their lives. They did change something for you to be here. So you thank them, in my mind. You don't have to. This is just me telling you what I do. Then after you do that, we just do maybe 5 minutes of affirmation. You didn't even have to ask God for nothing. To do affirmations. If it's about being safe in a safe place, do affirmation about being safe in a safe place. If it's about having financial abundance, do that. If you need to do visualizations or journaling or scripting, whatever it's called, where you write about your future's endeavors, I am waking up on my boat in the middle of the ocean. Um, blah blah blah. I get to eat the fish, and I am just enjoying the sunlight. It's a calm day with a chill breeze, and blah blah blah. Like, whatever the hell you believe in, and then you go back to your reality and you just live in your life. That's better than freaking being just in a negative energy. I'm really going in without, like, anyway, can we close this out? Closing out with a reverse. So, okay. Yeah, you're in a transition. You're kind of resisting it. You don't want to, maybe you're mad at God. Maybe you're like mad you're in this predicament. And just in general, maybe you don't trust that God is there anymore or something. But God has some unfinished business with you. This is like basically telling you, hey, I need you to circle back. Whether you're the person with the kids, whether you're the person who just feels vulnerable that you might be getting kicked out or something, God's like, hey, I'm putting this in front of you because this is not the end of your story and I'm not done with you. I need you to listen to what this girl's saying. Crystal time. I really hope I made sense in this reading because I was all over the place, I feel like, but the energy was very chaotic. Like, you're feeling very chaotic too, huh? Okay, so anyway, these cards are not, like, they're sticking together and not really shuffling. I need to mop my floor. The truth. Damn. I'm speaking facts, y'all. She's speaking facts. Okay, but better to get hurt by the truth than comforted with the lie, bitch. Yo ass is raggedy daggedy. Okay, that's what we gotta tell you. No, I'm just joking. Please forgive me for saying that. But for real, yeah, you need to stop being mad at the divine. I mean, you could be mad, but still, do what I said. Be mad and do what I say. And watch things move around for you, though. You got this. I believe in you and I love you. And thanks for watching. Peace.